Okay, so I'm just booting back up, so I should see the chat. I just had to clear everything. Can hear me? Things seem fine on my end. Well, I rebooted already now, so a bit late. That's okay. So we'll just continue from here. Because I'm not sure if that also impacted the recording, so it's better to be on the safe side with that kind of thing. No, it's okay. We're gonna disable preview and we're gonna continue. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. It's like he struck me and then the game itself like freaked out. I'm not sure why it did that. Anyway, I think I found a switch behind this guy. Let's go ahead and pull the lever. We attained lemon gummy. Well, that was not worth it. It was very strange. It was like when I was doing one of the uppercuts, it just like everything on my end, chat, like that's why I'm kind of curious what the video looks like in post, is my screen went all black and there was nothing I could see. So it's like I was playing without visuals for like a minute and I'm just like, I can hear it but not see it. And then OBS loaded without any chat volume whatsoever. So yeah, it should be, the recording hopefully is fine, or I'll be kind of sad. But in any case, we rebooted the recording, so if nothing else going forward, it should be fine. So now the question is, what does the game want me to do? Yeah, see chat, now we can use the run command just to reach the side that much faster. So that might as well as be like escape speed plus 50% as far as I'm concerned. We'll step on that again. What else can we do? There's a couple paths over there. I could move through this diagonal to reduce damage. Actually, it's just 2 ogres. That's not too bad. Also, that reminds me, I can use skills at any distance now. So that means I could just kind of do this repeatedly without needing to get close. Unfortunately, I forgot to tell our allies to stay put. Wait, I told them to stay. Why are they walking forward still? Hello? That was weird. Yeah, so I can, like, lead with the thrust. Well, it might be better just to jump attack. Let's just jump attack. Man, manual mode is cheap. Right, chat? As long as I get the jump attack every time, this is fine. I'm not sure what dictates how often I get the jump. Sometimes I do get an upward slice, which is not what I want. Yeah, like that right there, I don't want that to happen. Oh, it's because... Oh, I see what's happening now. I have to wait a bit longer with my attacks. I was just pressing attack too quickly. So yeah, manual mode is really broken, chat. If you're wondering why I prefer it in other games, like that right there, I don't think I could do on semi-auto, because I have to do, like, normal slice upwards attack. Thank you, Ziggledy-bot. I am now live again. Let's see. Then we'll get another heal from this, I suppose. So health-wise, we're not doing too bad. Only our protagonist is really injured, which I'm okay with. Alright, so we have a blank slot, and we have one that's extinguished. So I imagine it just wants me to use the Sorcerer's Ring. Chat, I am so glad when this item equivalent shows up in later games, you don't have to manually equip it. Because that's something that is always bothered me about the older Tales games. I'm like, really? I have to equip this every time? Like, I get the puzzle. It's not like... It's not like I don't understand what to do. I just prefer if I'm walking between points where I'm gonna get into random encounters anyway, why do I have to suddenly lose defense just to puzzle solve? Okay, so we saved there. I could see a chest directly above us is what I was about to say. Was there really a teleport pad, but you just couldn't see it? Oh, it's an invisible teleport. Oh, of course, Tales of Phantasia. Foolish me, chat. Of course they wouldn't just give me a treasure chest. Silly me. The treasure lies on the path less traveled. Yeah, thanks, useless signposts. I already know that. Just like, duh. I couldn't go there, the shortcut. Yeah, thanks, useless sign. Huh? Oh, it got... And then every time I go to technical, it's gonna default me to semi-auto. Love that, chat. So anyway, let's go back to manual mode. So... I'm assuming it just means you sneak up on the treasure chest. lemon gummy was not worth it. Wait, is that it? Is that all that's on this floor? Wait, where's the exit then? Is there... Oh, no, actually, I don't know what it wants me... What does it want me to do? I'm confused. Or is it like there's like another torch I have to light or something, and I just didn't see it? We might as well skip this. This is fine. Now, this is OP, chat, right here. This is the power of manual mode. Look at that, chat. Look at that beautiful timing. Do you like that stun lock? I like that stun lock. I like not trying very hard in combat. Thank you, Technical Ring. There's no counterplay to it. I'm like, listen, I remember all the weird things in Tales of Destiny 1 I didn't quite show off to its fullest. That's an example of the shenanigans you could get into with manual mode. So we'll make up for it in this playthrough. Let's try cooking one more time. So we should be basically at full health for every character, which isn't too bad. I don't know what the game wants me to do, so I'm gonna resave and think about this. So that room just seemed to be a big circle. So where's the exit then? I'm confused. Did I miss something in that room? Oh, it changes. Oh, of course, Tales of Phantasia. Of course, silly me, chat. I should have known that going in the teleporter we went into twice would take me to a new destination. Of course it would. Of course it would, chat. I am just so foolish. Well, I'm glad I decided that there was something in that other room that I missed, because apparently the answer was yes, but no. Yes, chat. That is certainly a level design choice. Yeah, we know about the path less traveled. Now we've acquired incense. We'll get new items first. Incense made from selected woods and plants blend to create a truly unique aroma. Okay, so it's a valuable, we have to sell it somewhere. So, like, just doing this will eventually lead me to the exit, or is this all optional stuff? Uh-huh. Well, this certainly feels like busy work. Is this intended, or is this just all optional? Because I don't really understand. But we'll take it. I forgot to tell our teammates to stay still. There we go, chat. We're in the loop. What a beautiful loop. Thank you, manual mode. You make this a lot more bearable. I would not want to do this without manual, because we would have been getting hit over and over by the ogres, whereas they can't do anything here. Welcome to the no fun zone, ogres. Oh, you hit me once. Congratulations. I'm just gonna cooking heal it later. We got more beef. So they give me beef every time. I wonder if that could be just used for cooking for more unfair advantage on this enemy. Like, we could just make another cheeseburger. Why not? I should be at full health from that. Yes. Yes, I am. Except for Clarth. Alright, so we're gonna make sure to grab the... Is it really gonna state this every time? We attained Mystic Broom, which... I don't really want her damage, but I guess we could do it. I mean, it's technically a huge attack increase. Exquisite Silver Broom. Now the question is like, is she worth playing in melee? I mean, not compared to the protagonist, because this weapon is obviously just completely busted. But like from a perspective, if you were playing multiplayer and you got this broom, would it be worth actually using this? Oh. So I imagine this is a Sorcerer Ring puzzle, because there doesn't seem to be another way to get out of here. Does the stun loop work on these enemies? Or are they too short? They're too short. I like that I told them to stay and they're still moving forward. Why are they not listening to me, chat? You're witnessing it, right? Like, I definitely told them to stay and they definitely didn't stay. What? Why are they coming over here? Stop that. Yeah, it says the word stay there. Like, I don't want our allies over here. Yeah, it's like when I'm inputting a diagonal, I'm moving them. That's weird. I don't like that mechanic. I don't like that mechanic at all. So I could force our party to get closer by holding diagonal, which should not be a thing. I don't know why that's a thing. So when I'm holding forward and jump like that, chat, I'm actually moving them towards us. Also, we're just never gonna see the ground moves ever again. It's fine. We'll just play hopscotch for a little bit. Just like, listen, chat. I'm sure this is the way the game intended us to play. Oh, look, he got stunned. Oh, now we can do the infinite. There we go. He's in the corner. More potatoes and beefs acquired. Sure. I leveled, which will help because I need to do the infinite more often. The party's very clingy. They can't stay away from Blunder for long. Apparently. I'd rather not take off technical mode, so sorry, Fire Mantle. Do I have to, like... Wait, what? Oh my gosh, come on. Really? It's gonna be that specific? Okay. Of course. Foolish me, chat. Also, does this cost money in this game or no? It doesn't. Okay, I'm glad it doesn't cost lens or money or any equivalency in this game. That made no sense. Speaking of it makes no sense. We're just gonna... Or we'll just get stuck because he's against the wall. That sucks. Oh, am I in an infinite? Oh, I'm in an infinite. I'm actually dead. I don't think I could survive this. Well, that was just unfair. Let's just try to get out of here. Oh my gosh, stop. Well, I made a big mistake, chat. Apparently, I can't just get over him. Can I escape while I'm dead? Oh, I can. We'll take that. Yeah. Like, okay, the enemy knows the infinite too. Annoying. I was hoping I could get behind him, but I guess because he was against the wall, it doesn't behave the same way. So I learned the hard way, I can't just jump behind them. And then I went to use Rising Phoenix, but Rising Phoenix hitbox is booty, so it didn't do anything. So thanks, Rising Phoenix. I'm glad it has no startup invulnerability. Was there like a clue that I had to do this, by the way? Like, did I just have to assume this? Chad, do you remember at any point any NPC saying we had to go back into that teleport multiple times? Also, what the heck is this? Come on, party. Come to us. Actually, how much TP do they have? Oh, they're almost maxed. Oh, I can afford to do like a Undyne or something to make them go away. Or he'll get interrupted. That's also fun. Also, why is she not healing anybody? Am I missing something? So anyway, we got most of our TP back. It just cost us 1 life bottle. Oh, now she's healing. There we go, chat. We're now in the proper infinite again. Thank you, manual mode. Oops. I missed the attack. That is a lot of gold. And somebody leveled, but we couldn't see it because they were off screen. Expect to see that a lot in manual mode. So who leveled? Aloe, did she learn any new abilities? Nope. Actually, I was about to heal, and then I'm like, we could just cook. That's good enough. Yeah, we're basically back at full health again. Unfortunately, because I went into battle, I forgot what I was doing, like, in the dungeon. I have that problem with short-term memory, where if I'm in a hallway, I'm like, where was I trying to go? If I keep getting interrupted by random combat. Okay. So I can't go across there. Oh, so if I didn't have the pickaxe and I sold it at any point, I would have just been stuck? Oh my gosh. That would have made me so bad. I'm so glad that didn't happen. Wow, this dungeon is something, chat. I'm not sure why they have the mine set up like this, but whatever. Goodbye. I'm just like, glad we didn't accidentally sell it at any point, chat. That would have been terrible. Because it is sellable, by the way, chat. It isn't counted as a valuable for some reason in this game. You think it would be, but it's not. We've acquired access to a new floor. I feel like I was like not gonna say anything, chat, but I want you to know I was about to get really mad because I was like, that was really unfair. Did I take damage from that? I think I did. What? Why can I not hit this? Hello? Is it like pixel perfect or is the game just messing with me? I don't understand. What do I need to do to advance to the next floor? Don't I need to light this up? Oh, there's a switch. Of course. Of course, chat. Why did I not expect there to be an invisible switch there? Are you noticing a pattern here, chat? I feel like this game was designed by people that don't like players. Like, they're like, let's just troll them all day long. Let's not think about fairness or anything. Like, just troll them forever. It's fine. Not who I want to target. Let's flip targets. Game. Okay, I think we could kill this guy with the normal combos here. I actually want to flip where they are, but our allies are being kind of dumb, and I'm kind of scared to jump. Wow, he actually survived that whole combo. Jeez, these things have a lot of health, chat. For, like, no reason. He's still not dead? He took on it. How much health do these things have? Wait a minute. Chat, I swear we've done like 4,000 damage. What was their health total, by the way? Because that felt like way too much. I love that she's not healing Clarth again. She's just kind of taking it. Because we're doing over 1,000 every few seconds, and that took like 30 seconds. I'm just saying, like, that was no small amount of time. Oh, I didn't mean to wedge like that. That sucks. Yeah, that's weird that if you hold diagonal forward, it moves them towards you. I don't know why they decided to do that, but I don't appreciate that. So if you're wondering why they keep coming by, it's because I am accidentally holding too far forward. Okay, there we go. There we go. Decent amount of experience here. Oh, more spectacles. Okay, see, chat, that's a fight worth our time, because that's A, a lot of money, B, a decent amount of experience. And who knows? We'll see where it goes. So if I get 2 more fights, Rhea will level again. Everybody else is looking pretty high in terms of levels. I imagine in normal mode, we don't need to be like anywhere near this level. Before I step on that, let's get another heal. Oh, we already mastered the cooking skill. Never mind, didn't need to do that. But we'll take the health. So that did something somewhere. We're gonna step across this. And we're just gonna use a nice old first aid on everybody. And see where this other path takes us. And we'll just give her an orange gummy to make up for this. That should be fine. Where does this bring us? There's a blue chest here. We tamed another incense. Sure, so we had to have crossed that in order to get an item. Oh, new enemy. The land shark. Its weakness is wind. Hey, Rhea, I kind of need you to probably help with this a little bit. Oh. Oh, it's also a basilisk? Oh, come on. Alright, well, they're dead. I mean, I was gonna say they were reusing the sprite for the basilisk, but it's still the basilisk. Okay. I'm gonna go with okay. Thanks, game. Well, that could have been a really horrible party wipe after we made all that progress. Could you imagine? This just requires bread? Sure. We'll add potato and egg. Potato and egg sandwich, chat. Cures paralysis. Oh, there was a switch I could have stepped on to float, apparently. Sure. There's a path downwards, but where... There's 2 paths downwards. Wait, where are we? We'll just have them heal us, I think. Please stay still. So we'll kill these ogres because they're guaranteed, and honestly, they're not hard. So it takes us like maybe, I don't know, like another 6 seconds if we're unlucky to 12 seconds of combat versus just escaping. But we can also get TP. We might as well take that free TP. And the experience here isn't bad, as I said before. Also, interesting they're not following us at the moment. Oh no, because I put stay on. Okay, that's right. So we're gonna get a lot of gold to make up for any kind of healing items we need to repurchase. That's not too bad. So I can't do anything here. There seems to be a chest in the next area, so I guess I have to come down here. And an apple gummy. And a rune bottle. But wait, what do I do? I didn't see anything I could have done differently. Nope, that enemy takes way too long to kill. We're out of here. We're not fighting it. This is turning into quite a dungeon, but I'm not quite understanding what it wants me to do. Is there... Oh, I could just walk. Of course. Chat, of course. Of course I could just walk in there. Silly me, chat, thinking that door was locked, even though that's what it is in the other ones. Of course. I'm so foolish. Okay, so there's a switch I can hit. That makes water come from the ceiling. Oh, I guess it didn't have, like, the seal in the center, so I should have known it was an open door. Oh, no, 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 no. Rhea, I need you to cyclone these things from existence. Aloe, I need you to spectacle the cave spider. And protagonist, I need you to unlearn this temporarily, and we need to play keep away. We'll try killing this to see the experience. I mean, it seems to take a lot of cyclone damage, so if we were gonna try to get experience here, this might be okay. So we'll wound it a little bit and then push everything closer together for more damage. So one more cyclone should kill the one in the back. So we'll just wound it a bit more here. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Now that we had distance. Phantasia bottle. The game did kind of owe us one. So kind of worth it. Kind of. Alright, so there's 4 torches. There's a switch here that opens this area. What is going on? Or cave spiders. Are these things actually dangerous or no? I mean... Chat, when in doubt, jump it out. Let's go. We'll take this. I don't care how long this takes, chat. I'm gonna take that free TP. Speaking of which... You mind using charge on me? Oh, look at our TP total, chat. We're above 100. We're just looping this enemy over and over. I love our allies always blocking because I just told them not to do anything anymore. Not really worth it from a Golder experience standpoint, but hey, at least we got more TP for the party, I suppose. What is going on? Okay, what did we find? Combo counter. Does that count as a valuable, or do I have to equip it in this game? It might be a valuable. How do we see valuables in this game? Oh no, it's just... Oh, it just has the X icon. Okay, so they don't have a valuable menu in this game, even though it came after Tales of Destiny. Whatever, it's fine. Combo counter, an item that allows you to enable or disable the combo counter from customized menu. So now every time we go to get a combo, we should get a lot more experience. So there's no reason not to turn this on, because this is free experience. So that's how it worked in Tales of Destiny 1. So if we have a potentially dumb infinite combo, like if we had Ice Needle plus our protagonist using Autumn Sandstorm, we could probably get more experience from that than any other fight in the game if we could get it to like above 30 hits, because I feel like it is scales completely out of control after like 10, because the game expects you to be able to get a 10-hit combo. So it's like, here you go, here's your 50 experience, but then you start going into like the I did a 50-hit combo, and then it's like, here's 2,000 to 3,000 experience, and it just becomes completely absurd. Oh, there could be another item over there. So we'll leave that on for now. Let's check to see what's over here. Absolutely nothing. Love it. Oh, there's the Hellmaster. Sure. Can we actually beat him now? Oh, we can. Oh, he's casting his spell. Uh-oh. I didn't realize he was casting his spell. That's actually really bad for us, because I don't know how much this is going to do. That's actually quite a lot of damage and is a little troubling. And I feel like the only correct response to this is to cycle him in the face. So he seemed immune to our physical attack. But he's not immune to Cyclone. That's all that matters, chat. Yeah, we're not going to get more than a 4-hit combo with how we have this set up currently, but that's fine. At least we'll see what this guy drops. I could try Fire Magic on him, sure. Use heal on Clarth, please. Oh, that actually just straight up killed him. Oh. He dropped us a holy bottle. Had 1,000 gold. Yeah, like 18 experience, not worth it. Like, it'll add up very slowly over time. But again, if we could get closer to like a true infinite combo, we could really break this game. So I haven't really tried to infinite yet. I'm assuming I have all the tools I need for it already because I have Tiger Fang and Autumn Sandstorm. But between two of those, I should be able to infinite something to death. I just have a feeling, chat. I would just have to equip a really weak weapon again. Okay. Nope. Bye, combat. Guess we'll heal a little more. Actually, before I continue further, shouldn't there be a shortcut somewhere? Oh, it's only temporary. Well, unless it's here. We should have unlocked a shortcut. So before I go further, I want to make sure we unlock a way to go back in case something terrible happens. Dead end. Yeah, I don't really believe that. Retain turquoise. Okay. Unlocked a teleporter. Unlock 2 teleporters. Okay, so before we go any further, as I said before, in case it sends us like to the entrance or something dumb, chat, I would like to know that we have a way to get back here. I guess it would have been an... Oh, I have to take... Whatever, we'll take the damage. So I think we never checked over here, right? Oh, this was the shortcut. I should have just hit that earlier. Oops. So I think now we can go back up. In case the game puts us in a weird spot, we could come back. So we're gonna have to heal again, but Aldo's actually looking pretty good on TP. I might just use first aid once we run through that again. And I guess we'll start with the left teleport first. We'll just do left to right. I'm assuming that's what the game wants us to do. But it could be wrong. It could be a trap. We could end up at the start for no reason. She managed not to get hit. I'm impressed. Saves me some time, chat. How are we doing in terms of gummies, by the way? 13 apple gummies. It's fine. Let's make another cheeseburger. That should basically make up for how much health we lost. Yeah, pretty much. Lark's a little injured, so he's the only character. I just want to make sure he doesn't die via spell damage. So we're gonna try to get them a little closer to max. So we'll start with the left one, then we'll try the right one. Okay. Spirit that governs water, Undine stands in the cave in the North Sea. We've already formed a pact with Undine. Spirit that governs fire, Ifrit, roams the cave of the burning sands. Already formed a pact with Ifrit. Spirit that governs wind, Sylph, dance in the valley of sorrow. Already formed a pact with the Sylph. Spirit that governs earth, Gnome, makes its home in the cave of spirits. Oh. Wait, so it was mandatory. Wait, it was mandatory to do all the things that we just did. So we didn't really sequence... Well, I sort of sequence broke because they didn't spawn. But I had to do this. Okay. What is this? Oh, is this just like a summoning platform? Alright, so I don't see anything to do in here. Maybe it's just like, did you beat the... Wow, could you imagine if I went all the way to the sorcerer, like if I went to the fire cave, didn't beat Ifrit, went all the way back here, only to find out I needed to get the summons? Oh man, that would have made me so mad. Alright, so is this progress? What is this? Uh-oh, chat, it's a monolith. The slate is... There's something carved on it. They almost look like characters of some kind. Oh, oops, that was Allo that said it. This is impossible for me to read. You know... Invite the bringer of destruction to the way of the dead.
Is that a monolith?
It is a monolith. When you feel the breath of life, bring forth the giver of life. The maiden that weeps for the dying sits at the right hand of death. The wind blows across the stream of time, the span between life and death toward the maiden. Is what it says. How do you know these characters? It's primal elven lore. This was the ancient language of elves. You're human, so I'm not surprised you don't understand it. That's amazing, quote-unquote, Rhea. I'm seeing you in a whole new light. I'm half elven, so of course I know it. ... What did you think? That it was good for nothing? Good for combat. I feel like that's a good statement. So that sounded like a puzzle the game wanted us to do. I'm not sure I entirely remembered what it told me. I might read it again. Clark says, don't get so upset. So, do you understand what's written here? Ooh, wait just a second. I guess it means you have to summon the spirits of earth, water, fire, and wind somewhere to open the door. Well, yeah, that's what I assume, but I don't remember the directions it just said. How are we supposed to know which spirit should be summoned in which location from that? Alright, let's read it one more time. Invite the bringer of destruction to the way of the dead. I don't know what that means. When you feel the breath of life, bring forth the giver of life. I don't know what that means. The maiden that weeps for the dying sits at the right hand of death. Okay, so that would be Undine, would be on the left. The wind blows across the stream of time, the span between life and death toward the maiden. So on the right is Sylph. I don't know what the other two are. From that hint, I don't know what it meant at all, which one was north or south. Maybe it'll make more sense as I get further forward. So, I'll make a guess, chat? I suppose? Where are we? Is this where we're supposed to summon the spirits? Wait, did I do them out of order? Wait, what? Wait, it wanted us to go right to left? Oh, okay, that's not how that normally goes in any video game, but sure. This must be the place. 4 rooms for 4 spirits. Alright, you all wait here for a bit. Oh, I'm playing as Clarth. Riddles aren't really my thing. I wonder what spirit you need at each location. There are no enemies here, so take your time and think things through. I didn't get the hint. It's clear that, like, Ifrit has to be north or south, and then the remaining slot is gnome, but I don't understand the hint. So let's get the ones out of the way that we know are here. So this has to be Undine, because she's the only maiden kind of character. We're gonna do that. That sound effect, though. I mean, am I, like, really dense? Like, I don't understand, like, what the bringer of life stuff meant at all. So this has to be Sylph. I mean, I have a 50-50. You know what, chat? Let's make a bet. Am I gonna get the puzzle right? We might as well as. I'm pretty sure those two are right, but it's down to a 50-50. I don't know what the correct answer is. Will I first try this puzzle? Yes, no. Max bet. Will I beat the 4-spirit puzzle? One try. We haven't had a bet in a while, so why not? We'll give you 2 minutes to decide, more or less, and then I'll close it manually. And you are betting for... Let's bet random. Oh, only 2,000? Can I not choose? Oh, come on. I've already entered the contest. Oh, well. I can't rescind my bet. What a shame, chat. It lowballed it. So we'll give chat a little more time to decide. So what I'm thinking about, as I get back into the game itself, what I'm thinking about is I'm probably just going to start with Ifrit to the north and Gnome to the south, but I don't know what the clues meant at all. Like, those are the only two that made sense to me, because it was like the Maiden, there's only one kind of female-looking thing, and then Sylph we already know, like, was the wind. Like, those are the two 100%, those have to be there, but this one I'm not sure about. So chat, I'll give people that want to bet another 20 seconds, and then we'll close out. Do they have anything new to say if I talk to them again? No, they don't. So this was 100% mandatory for us to continue. Interesting. Anyway, chat, I'm going to close the bet in 3, 2, 1, and let's see how things go. So, is it Ifrit to the north, chat? Let's find out. The moment... that sound effect gets me every time. Like... Oh, I forgot to ask, did they say anything? Oh. No, I don't want to move him again. Okay, so I could swap them if they're not right. So it looks like you could probably brute force the puzzle. But this should be right, hopefully. Just... Somebody says, who was it? Who has called me here? Is this gonna turn out to be Maxwell or something? They did mention Maxwell earlier, and we did find the 4 spirits. I think. It doesn't sound like it's Luna. It's probably not Shadow. What? Where's that voice coming from? Return to the slate. Sure. Are you leaving? Sure. Away we go, chat. That's definitely a sound effect. So we're gonna make sure we're basically ready for a boss fight. Because it seems to be a trend. Every time we meet something new, it wants to kill us. Oops. Sorry about that. I clicked off the game briefly to look at chat. Try that again. So there we go. Puzzle solved. And let's just make sure to dish this out. A good job, Chris. You believed. Your reward is all 2k points. Could that be Maxwell? He's in his own little bubble, chat. It says, you're the leader of the 4 great spirits, Maxwell. Well, they have a very different interpretation of you in a later game, I'll put it that way. I am. And you? You're the one that called me here. That's right. What business do you have with me? I'm searching for the ring required to form a summoning pact with Luna. Therefore, we would like you to open the way to the inner sanctum. Now I see. The sanctum is a vault of treasures. The object of your desires most likely lies within. However, you will first have to prove your worth. Noticing a trend, chat. Okay, so how difficult is this nonsense gonna be? It's an old man in his little bubble. I hope he enjoys being Ifrited for hit count abuse. Use Cyclone on him, sure. Use Spectacles. How much health does this guy have? Unknown weakness. Wow, he casts really fast. He casts really fast. That's actually a problem. Uh-oh. Boy Hammer, save me? That did not do a lot of damage. Oh, this is really bad for us. Huh. Come on, Toy Hammer, hit him after this combo, because this would help the most. Oh, it actually stunned him. Toy Hammer putting in the work, chat. Oh my gosh, it wasn't a complete colossal disappointment. Take this damage, add to that hit count. Yeah, hit count abuse. And I got him at the end of that. So that was possibly the most hits we were ever going to receive there, by the way. Oh, is he still getting hit? Oh, if I didn't drop the combo there, he would have... Oh, I'm taking major damage. Let's heal ourselves. Man, Cyclone is just so OP, chat. Alright, we're gonna heal ourselves. Oh, they're moving around. I don't want them to do that. I really wish she did not walk into melee range of that. That was so dumb. Why did she do that? He's bouncing around as a projectile, sure. So that's an easy 14 hits on most encounters. Very interesting. Can you please use your spells? Toy Hammer, and then I will just use a healing item on Aloe. Oh, come on. A triple hitter? Really? So annoying. Oh my gosh, he just does so much damage. I'm dead. I'm actually dead. I'm pretty sure. I'm dead. Wow, this sucks. Oh, I don't have control over him when I'm dead. I have to control myself. Well, this sucks. Wow, that was just really cheap. I like, that wasn't even fair. Like, honestly, they took 900 damage and died. Like, there's no counterplay to that. I can't seem to interrupt him. Yeah, like that right there. It's just random whether or not that does, like, a bazillion damage. And she's dead. Oh, she didn't die. Okay. I'm gonna heal myself. Hopefully she can heal herself as well. Oh, she's probably dead if it targeted her. Yep, she's dead. I'll revive Rhea. I don't know why I'm floating in the air. Come on. Thanks, game. Wow. Well, that was a fight.
その後、彼らの行方を知る者は誰もいなかった。
Well, yeah, this fight is going to be really annoying. So, my normal strikes are useless, so I need to figure out something to do different with the protagonist. And it's just like, I don't know, we'll just try again. It's literally, if the boss gets close to you, you just kind of lose. Because he could just hit everybody for like 900 damage. So there's not really a comeback mechanic when that happens. So we'll try again. So the only thing I can think of is maybe Thunderclaw will like interrupt him when he's in the air. And then Toy Hammer was really useful. Healing is not useful, only because of the fact that by the time it's cast, the enemy is able to either get a spell out or just do that dumb attack again and just kill you instantly. So we're gonna keep me where I am here. We're gonna try this again. He's got a lot of health. We're gonna try doing Toy Hammer to stall him. Honestly, I think I just want really quick cast spells like Sylph. I think as long as we do this, it's not too bad. I might actually just allow them to use spells now. But I'm gonna disable her weak spells. I basically only want her to Cyclone. And for him, as long as it's one of these, I think we're okay. Yeah, like now this boss is never gonna get a turn. Which just like shows like how weirdly one-sided the difficulty is. So we'll make sure to get an Ifrit in there just to stun him longer. We'll get another Toy Hammer. Another Cyclone. Tell our allies to stay put. I'm gonna walk forward as Blonder. But I think we have this. I think we just got really, 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 really unlucky when we tried earlier. Because he should be dead from this. I don't have to do anything special. Oh, he actually got stunned there. Nice. Oh, so he's having some elemental immunity, I'm noticing, because that only hit once. Hopefully we get 14 hits for bonus experience. Aw. So Cyclone misses randomly. I imagine he basically absorbs Thunderblade. Why are they moving towards me? Please don't. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to stun lock them. I'll get revenge, I think. This is going a lot better. Unfortunately, I think I actually want semi-auto to redirect me here. I want her to heal me because I'm going to take some damage now. See, healing doesn't matter here because of the fact that only one person will possibly get hit. Ooh. Oh, if that was Ifrit, that would have been a big combo for us there, actually. That's a shame. So I might be able to stun lock him here. So I think we have it down. Should be able to Thunderclaw him. I won't get a lot of hits, because he's kind of weird to hit. Alright, chat, I think we got this. Ooh, we got a mid-hit. This should be good. This should actually be more than 14 hits now. Because this will land, I think, at the end of the combo. Oh, he elemental resisted a couple of those. That sucked. That actually would have been a lot of hits normally. There we go, chat. 3,333 experience, 2222 gold. 203 experience for 14 hits. Do you see what I mean, chat? Like, if we could get an Ifrit out, that's worth more than some of the encounters we had in this dungeon. Isn't that kind of silly? Maxwell goes, ugh. You have the strength to back up your words. In that case, Maxwell, we'd like you to open the door to the sanctum. Very well. You're an interesting bunch. Wouldn't mind lending you my power as well. Huh? Why so surprised? You did say you were seeking pacts with the spirits. Incredible! I can't believe it. A pact with Maxwell, the leader of the 4 great spirits. Maxwell, you better have like a 50-hit combo. Thanks, Gramps. Gramps. Ahem. Then bring forth the turquoise ring. Spirit of molecules, I desire a pact and ask you now, submit to me. Upon this ring, we form our pact, Spirit and Master. My name is Clarth. You love it, chat. Every time. Clarth can now summon Maxwell. I know, chat. He better be amazing, because this dungeon was something. Larth received a title, Summoner. The gun gear is... This is only a fraction of the spear's true power. I've simply drawn out a tiny bit more of it. Well, then draw out more, so we don't have to get more weapons. What a bum. Hey, chat. A portion of gun gear's power has been released. Try harder, Gramps. Yeah, exactly. Sylph, Gnome, Undine, Ifrit, and Gramps. Exactly. Is this better than Mech Halberd? Okay. Okay, we lose a little bit of slash, but our thrust is way higher. Okay, it's actually worth the upgrade now. So actually, on the flip side, so wait a minute. So if we didn't go to that other town yet, the Mech Halberd, excuse me, would have been useless? What weird decisions this game makes, chat. Let's go to the vault. Okay, we have a lot of items. So much treasure! This is amazing! Found it. Really? Dot, 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 dot. That's just an ordinary ring. It can't be a pack ring. Ring here. There's one here as well. But these... they're both broken. Isn't there anything else? There don't seem to be any objects that look like rings. Dot, 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 triple dot, speech bubble. So what do we do now? There's nothing I could do with these. It's probably best if we return to Alvanista for the time being. We attained 2 broken pack rings. Oh yeah, so that's probably for Luna and Shadow, probably. And I forget what the other one was. Let's see, new ability, Maxwell. Same amount of TP as Ifrit, weird. Alright, whatever. We attained Unknown Rod. Got an elixir. I don't even feel like identifying it, chat. I don't care. We'll get unidentified cloth. I'll identify those. Obtained a Verbana, a black onyx, another rune bottle, 6,000 gold. Well, that's not enough money for us. Those rune bottles are gonna be super expensive, chat. Yeah, see this? Like, mithril mesh, 2 mithril meshes, 1 Verbana. Like, what does Hourglass turn into? Chronoglass. When used in battle, all enemies temporarily brought to a halt. Personal Hourglass of the God of Time that halts all enemy movement for an extended period of time. Okay, so we're gonna save the Chronoglass, I think, for the final dungeon. So I'm glad we didn't do anything there. We could use rune bottles on apple gummies, which seems like a complete waste. I don't know why we would do any of this. I'm not gonna identify the rod. Listen, chat. Aloe will go forever wanting. She's not worthy of our equipment. We don't need her to have good gear in order to heal us. Oh hey, I think this gives us holy resistance? Mithril mesh. A magical cloak sewn together with thin strands of magical material known as mithril. So we go from 41 defense to 52. Okay. Can anybody else wear this? Oh, everybody can. Oh, that's kind of strange that literally every character could wear this, but sure. So is this better than the other thing we have? That's 12 and 10. That's 6 and 5. So this is a big defense increase for Clarth. We should probably do that. We'll keep him with the straw hat for now. Oh, I love that we beat that boss with the Sorcerer's Ring still equipped. Darn you, Sorcerer Ring. You're so useless. What could I have instead? Stores 1 TP at a timed interval. Talisman's pretty weak. Reflect Ring has a 20% chance of nullifying elemental attacks. That's actually pretty good. We are hit mostly with elemental strikes versus physical. So that could just give us random immunity. I think I kind of like that. So I think, chat, our goal is to leave the dungeon, and we're going to conclude the stream because that was quite an ordeal. That was far longer than I thought that would be. I noticed we're sitting at 70k cash, which is kind of silly. But we don't really have anything to use it on, unfortunately. So for now, let's leave, I guess. We'll try to get into one combat before the session ends, which I imagine will happen without me needing to try. Because that way we could see, for example, what Maxwell does. So, oh, Rhea's TP is terrible. Should have thought about that. Use another orange gummy. Okay, Clarth, what does Maxwell look like? I mean, her Cyclone is still extremely overpowered. I don't know why it's like... Oh, is this a true combo? That's all he... That's it? I'm disappointed, chat. Ifrit adds way more to the hit count, so if I just wanted purely experience, this is better. I don't have control over who it targets, though. But I don't have control on either scenario. It's kind of a moot point, I guess. Oh, 12 hits and it's still going? Okay. 17 hits? Hey, that was a real combo. I mean, Maxwell is like slightly... It can do to a single target as much as Cyclone, but it's still weaker than Cyclone, which costs less TP. Like, just let that just let that settle, chat. Think about it that way. Like, this already completely outdamaged the other one. Hopefully this kills the Gaze Hound. Or not. It'll just disappoint us. Please kill a Cyclone on this character. Thank you. So goodbye all their TP. Well, chat, welcome to the corner. Although, I think this does slash damage, so that's not as useful. Oh, I forgot to disable Cyclone on her. She doesn't need Cyclone, that's fine. Can I see a bottle, 1,000 gold? Well, we do need to almost 300 experience from that combo. Do you see what I mean, chat? Like after 10 hits, the experience just kind of goes crazy. So the fact that we can already do that means that every encounter can basically be double experience. Like, that makes no sense. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's flip it so that she knows the basic spells. Because things like Ice Needle are actually better for us for combos. Stone Blast is also better. But, I don't know. I think at some point I'll try to Infinite, but I won't try to do it on purpose, if that makes sense for a little bit. I'm pretty sure I could just Icicle Needle into the Sword Rain, into Icicle Needle, into Sword Rain. So, like, whenever we feel like we've had enough of the game, we're just gonna find some enemy that has, like, a lot of health, and I'm just gonna equip our Longsword, and I'm just gonna do no damage, and slowly but surely whittle away that thing's health total until we get to like 99 hits. And then another character can spellcast during it as well, I guess. So let's save for now. So we made a lot of progress, and that's our new max combo count. So kind of nice, I guess. Chat's asking if Icicle is a text command. I could verify if Icicle Disaster is set up. One moment, chat. It's here somewhere. There we go, chat commands. Let's see. Oh, I made it Icicle Disaster. Hold on, chat. Let me simplify that. I mean, you can technically spell it out, but I really doubt people will do that. Yeah, that should be way better. So I'm gonna add Icicle as the alias. So now it should work going forward with just Icicle. But I think, chat, this is a good point to stop. We made a lot of progress. let's discuss our thoughts and feelings on the end of the game as we hold on this screen. So, this this dungeon was a big troll. Literally, the arrows with the fake death, which is like kind of funny, but I was kind of not in a mood for it due to like how annoying that dungeon was. I feel like if it had eased me into it, I probably would have laughed rather than been like actually mad. Like I laughed at the crab. Like the crab is funny because it's so stupid that somebody did something like that. And like I can appreciate it, but I don't appreciate it when I'm like really far in a dungeon and I'm not really high on the health totals. Like it's kind of like it's kind of like why you have warm-up acts with comedians. It's that kind of thing. I need it to be like eased into it kind of deal. In terms of puzzles, I didn't fully understand the riddle, but we got through it. I mean, so far the puzzles aren't terrible, I guess. Like some moving of the statues, you got some floating of the icons. So even though this was a longer dungeon, I felt it was a bit more engaging from that perspective. So I don't have any real big issue with the puzzles in general, other than me just not understanding the clue. I'll just chalk it up to me. I'm not going to blame the game for it. But one thing I am going to blame the game for is that while combat experience and difficulty is like all over the place, like, did you see how easy, you didn't, well, of course you saw how easy, but I mean, like, the difficulty of Maxwell with the stun lock or Maxwell without the stun lock was like night and day, because the first time I did it, legitimately not winnable. I'm pretty sure it was just legit unwinnable, because he did Lightning Blade, it killed all of her health, and then he closed the gap, and it was just over. There was nothing I could do. But then the other time, then I just did the same. I didn't do anything different with spells, honestly speaking. I feel like I did very little differently with the spells. But because of the fact that he was going for more spell casting versus approaching us, it just worked better. And then I used Thunderclaw, which was the only real gameplay change from my perspective. Because I was using, again, the same spells. I tried using Toy Hammer, I tried using Cyclone. But I don't know. I also felt like Undine was like a really big difficulty jump for no reason. I don't know why that dungeon was so hard. I don't know if you're supposed to do it last. And wow, chat, the game mechanics behind Gnome were terrible. I am really glad it looked over leveled for that place. Because could you imagine, chat, if instead of it doing 50 a hit, if it was doing like 90 because we had worse gear and or we had like 400 to 500 less health, like that would have been like almost unplayable at that point without the hourglass. Or can you imagine if we didn't have Cyclone? Oh my gosh, could you, like, because keep in mind, chat, Cyclone was missable. At no point did we have to go back to the other town to go get it. So we could have been playing this whole time without it. So I feel really bad for people that just didn't find it. Yeah, like, could you imagine how unplayable this would be if we didn't have Cyclone? It would be really unplayable, because Thunderblade was terrible compared to Cyclone. It does like 300 less damage, and it's not a good damage type so far. So that would have been pretty painful. Like, we wouldn't have gotten Thunderblade until that point in the plot. Which, I mean, I guess is like their way of saying, okay, now you have the equivalency of Cyclone, but at the same time, I mean, you just look at like how night and day the spell differences are between like Clarth and Rhea in quotes. Yeah, I can't picture doing this without Cyclone. It looked really unfun. Chris is saying, speaking of necessary but missable spells, would have we been able to reach Gnome if you hadn't had the tractor beam? That's a good question. I don't know. We would have had to have run repeatedly from combat. It would have taken a long time. It would have taken a really long time, chat. That's another good point, because we could have gone to the cave. It literally was on a whim. I decided not to go there because we were already at the other city. So I was like, whatever. We'll just go do it. So I don't know, chat. Just strange decisions with the game. I will say I have a lot of fun with manual mode. I don't know why you can move the team around with diagonals. I feel like it should be like you hold in the team button in a direction is how it should have worked, personally speaking, but whatever. Can't really change it there. This game is an odd mix of kind of neat and kind of dumb. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not even gonna defend it and say it's an early Tales game. Like, this game came out much later. Like, they had time to clean this up. This is not the SNES game. Like, chat, one moment. I'm even gonna double check when this PlayStation version came out, comparatively. So that way we have a good indicator of, like, how things came out at that time. No. I don't care about the 1995 release. Nice try. Give me the PS1. When did this come out on PS1? This came out on 1998. Okay, that's not as far as I thought it was. I was thinking it was 2000 it came out. Interesting. So this actually came out before the next game. Huh. For some reason, I thought this was actually after Tales of Eternia, which is the next game we'll be playing after this one. Huh. I thought for some reason this came out in 2002, which would have been pretty far in the life cycle of the PlayStation at that point. But apparently not. Because they like re-releasing on different systems. So, okay, I guess that kind of makes sense. So this would technically be their third Tales game, because they had the SNES version of this game. Tales of Destiny 1, and now this is the remaster of it based off of Tales of Destiny. So I guess that makes a little more sense now, I guess. I still don't have to appreciate it. I will acknowledge it, but that doesn't mean I have to like it, chat. That's the important thing when you play the older games. Because listen, they have some really weird design choices that were like a thing at the times. That doesn't make it fun. It doesn't make it interesting either. So I'm just saying, chat, like, I still don't have to like it. So hopefully as we go through this game, we will not see more really horrible JRPG mechanics. I'm really hoping we do not see insta-death, as the gnome boss was terrible. I hope we also don't see that much boss invulnerability ever for any reason going forward. I hope that was literally a one-off and is not a common trend that will occur in the future. Like, I don't mind that certain bosses might be like immune to spells and we have to melee or whatever, but I very much care if we have to deal with like all those ludicrous invulnerability frames. Oh man, chat. Other than that, I had fun with manual mode. It is a little smoother than Tales of Destiny's manual mode. I don't think I really used it that much in Tales of Destiny, so just to be clear, I'm pretty sure you could not manually jump in Tales of Destiny. Where in this game, if I hold up or up back and up right, I can jump on command. So that silly loop I was doing, I don't think I could do in Tales of Destiny. I could force myself to run in Tales of Destiny, and I could choose to do an air attack early, but I couldn't jump and then delay the attack like I was doing in this particular game. So just talking a little bit about the difference, because I don't think I went into details there. Chris is saying no may go down in infamy as the worst boss in a stream, and just look at it. It was pretty bad from a game design mechanic. We were blessed with the fact that it didn't have a lot of health, but yeah, it was still really bad bosses. I'm like, it's competing with East 1 bosses, chat. I'll put it that way. It's competing with the literally could not beat the game due to the final boss levels of bad, as well as East 1. So I want you to take that in. Those are the only contenders right now. So it is what it is, though, I guess. So far, I haven't really talked about the plot or my feelings towards it on Gnome vs. Dark Fact. I actually thought in terms of game design, I thought the boss before him was worse. Dark Fact was only bad because of the fact that he did so much damage. Honestly, if he did slightly less damage, I don't feel like he would be tough, if that makes sense. Whereas, like, Gnome is just horrible. It's just horrible. Just like, oh my gosh. Thankfully, we had the stats. That was the only thing that made it not the worst boss we played, but it definitely is top 5, I would say, for like not fun to fight at all under any circumstance, because we just whiffed so many spells on him. It was just annoying. Unfortunately okay at timing, so we sort of got through it. But can you imagine if you had like no sense of how long the spell casting time was? That fight could have taken like 30 minutes if you only got your one strike in as the protagonist. That would have been pretty bad, chat. That would have been pretty bad. Trying to think anything else. Oh, I was going to talk about the plot. So I'm pretty sure this game has a relation to a future game we will end up playing after Tales of Eternia. So I will not go into details why, but it has a lot of similar things in it, and I will say the going around and collecting summons, I don't like it. I don't like it, chat. It's something, I'm not gonna say it's been done to death, because I mean technically this is an early JRPG, but in terms of like how many Tales games in general involve you going to elemental temples, the answer is too many. Even in the Tales series, it is too many. And unfortunately, this is not going to be the last time we deal with elemental temples. I'm just like, whatever. I guess there's at least some plot going on. Like, Maxwell has a little bit of a personality. Like, we had a couple dialogue lines with him. It was neat to hear him voiced. So that was a good touch. In terms of, like, what else we're doing in the plot, I don't know why we still need to do this to beat Gauss. Like, why do we need to collect all of the elementals? That's something I'm not really understanding from the plot perspective. Like, it's like, we need magic to beat him, and I'm like, well, why can't we beat him with just Sylph? Is there a reason for that? Are we, like, unlocking something later? Is there a reason Rain won't just, like, stomp him over and over with Cyclone? Like, is it gonna give it an in-game explanation as to why we can't just go beat the boss? I don't know, chat. I guess we'll find out. So if I had to guess where we're going for next time, I'm assuming we're gonna go back to Alvanista, and we're gonna have to go to Midgard. And then we're probably gonna be fought by the boss's henchmen. And at some point we have to travel through time, question mark. And given that there seemed to be only one other area to explore, this might be it for the past. We might actually be going to the present or somewhere in the future in general pretty soon, if I had to guess. Right? Because, like, what else could we do? We're gonna meet Douse. We obviously can't beat him. It's way too early in the game. So, like, the only solution is we get sucked into time somehow? Question mark? Yeah, we might get our archer back soon. I'm not sure. So, like, I don't know if we'll end up in, like, if it'll be, like, Chrono Trigger style, where we kind of go from present to past, and then we go to distant future. Like, are we gonna see... I mean, that would be fun to explore if we end up in the future where everything gets destroyed, and we get to see, like, what happens in the bad future. That could be an interesting place to go. I would hope it does that. It would explain, like, we would be able to empower methodology. Maybe that's how we learn the seals. We find, like, the texts left behind or something like that. I'm not really sure. We'll see. I'm not feeling where this game is going yet. I mean, obviously, we still have 2 more summons to attain. But do I think we're going to get them all in the past? I'm not sure. Because at the same time, we have to think about it, chat. In the present itself, the tree is dead. So there could be another whole plot just to revive the tree in the present, so that way we could beat him. I'm not sure, chat. There's a couple of different ways they could go with the game, but we'll see. What happens if we get set further back in time? We just end up in the Stone Age. Yeah, because they did say, like, if the tree is dead, we basically can't win, which is a reason we can't win in the present, and I understand that's why we're in the past. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. So I think we've seen almost every party member we're gonna get at this point. We're only missing one. So I don't know if they'll end up being in the future or the tail end of the past. I guess we'll find out. Blonder meets a caveman and realizes he's born in the wrong century. Kirk saying this into the primordial past. We could go to his origin. Like, it's not good enough to seal him. We try to go back to where he was created, kind of thing. It's possible. And it could be like a big twist on it where we're in the past, where technology's regressed even further, but, like, he comes from a different civilization. So we're in, like, technically, like, super sci-fi stuff, for example. That could happen. Where they're just, like, such an advanced civilization, but for some reason he's the only one left, or he's, like, their leader trying to get something so they don't perish. Kind of thing. Like, he's trying to avert catastrophe by, like, destroying the future because he doesn't really care. Or he could also technically be from the future. I assumed he's from the past, but they did say he travels through time, so he could technically be from the future, and that everything I just said could still apply. So I don't know, chat. We'll see where it goes. But for now, I think this is a good stopping point. We got through a lot of bosses. A lot of them. We've made Clarth more useful. I think now that we have the combo counter, he's better than Rain because he could give us like 200 experience every time he just single targets an enemy. So using fire magic on the fire desert enemies could actually be very good for us. We could cheese out a lot of experience that way. So again, I'm glad we didn't do like hours and hours and hours of grinding because we didn't have the combo counter. We just did like a very light amount for rune bottles, I think at this point in the playthrough, like both today and the first time we came across them. And it was worth it, chat, because we're down to 4 rune bottles despite collecting like 14 of them or something total so far. And we've used almost all of them at this point, so fair. Oh, we also only got 2 rune... So we would have been down to 2 rune bottles, I think, at the end of this dungeon, but we collected 2 on the way there. So we have like a little bit of wiggle room with it, but not too much. But in any case, chat, I'd like to thank you all for joining, and definitely thank you to all the new followers. Quite a lot more than I was expecting, and I do appreciate the comments throughout, the chat throughout, as well as the support. So thank you all for joining, and hopefully you have a good day or a good night, depending on the time zone.